Yeah.
You might need to catch them first. They keep.
Actually, and I'm Gimpy.
I have a better idea. I have a better idea.
You have a better idea.
I have a twin brother.
You have a
We have to walk around and act normal, and they won't suspect it. And then when he comes up, we tell him that you left.
You can always try to help Vivian to calm down and...
There you are.
There you are. Go on, we have to beat the tower with something. Come on.
What?
Some people.
Someone bust a ley line, life and death.
Ah, so that's who got arrested.
They royally fucked up the ley line. It is hard to fix, more than usual.
I figured out the reason why. Someone dumped a hell of a lot of mana in something, believing it had different affinity. And then popped.
If there's 7 of us.
If there's 7 of us.
Leap, fly, jump, dash.
It's in the graveyard apparently. Let's go.
How long does it get to... I guess?
What's up?
Okay.
How we going?
Graveyard.
Graveyard?
I heard someone got beat up. Auto walk.
Oh, right, I mean, you can't fucking fly. God, you haven't...
Red. Get on my back. Let's do this the easy way.
Fine. This is undignified.
It really isn't.
It really is. Flying is not a skill which is really necessary for my repertoire, so I just focus on other
It's
things.
wind striding.
It's still
The other two are coming.
Okay. There's a lot of people here.
Alright.
I'm Century.
And red.
Yummy mana.
Please don't hit me with your staff.
Yep.
Need some mana?
I'm full up. I mean...
What about you, Nux? Do you need some mana? That one needs mana.
We're trying to do our best to figure
Which one?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm good. I have a mana potion. Is that gonna drink it?
It's fine.
There was an ace, though this should suffice, hopefully.
This is pure soul.
Let's get this over with, huh?
Alright, let's try this again.
Please come back with some.
Understood.
Something bad.
Hopefully.
So you have 2 new people?
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
2 new people. We're trying to fix a ley line.
going to do 2
Does
new
that fill
rolls.
up my mana?
I mean, no offense, I'm not giving you another 7.
There
We rolled 5 previously, and now I will roll 2 more times with your
Yeah,
2.
Criminal's right there.
Yeah.
We're holding down Century for
Alright.
these mages.
Alright.
Roll number 7. with a 7, and finally, with Nox's aid, a 19.
God damn.
All 7 of you will conjure forth your magics together and begin to weave the ley line back to how it was before the affinity explosion. It is draining for all of you as it was extremely damaged. Your mana draining very quickly, but by the end, you feel a bit out of breath, a bit exhausted, but with time, you have fully healed the once damaged ley line.
But
You
with
guys
the
made Mom very
Stella,
happy.
this
You really did.
If you notice, there
You did notice
are.
that.
This place is wrecked.
There's a crater.
Yeah, I heard about how bad it is.
You see, okay, out of
You're late.
character, for anyone who is just coming here, there is a massive crater right here that we are circled around. The statue is rubble. All of the big buildings, as well as these, are cracked, and a lot of the graves are broken. However,
Don't worry, there
as
you
per
go.
Redwall's nature and its buildings, they are rebuilding just slowly.
Now we can find
Oh,
it.
hey,
You
we
can
had,
tell there was a large fight here.
we had 2 more in reserve. How fitting.
Now then, ley line's been cured. My suggestion, we all get the fuck out of here. Now.
Let's know where the
Yeah, let's get the fuck
from.
out of here.
Precisely.
Back to one sweet game.
And hey, you. Let me tell you a thing or two about the previous people that were in charge. The commander was a glory hound who took everyone around with her and just made himself look. The other one was a guy with a lot of anger issues who
Red, I'm gonna need you and Stern.
reasonably solve anything.
Yeah, well, we have...
Let's get out of here.
Once we get out.
So,
That too, I guess. Well, hang on, let me tune in here. There we are. Alright. Scoop.
I wouldn't put it past the people who are currently representing.
Hello, Adam.
Trail. Indeed.
That was so much adventure.
Thank you for keeping an eye out.
Hey, Crucible.
No worries.
Should probably snap out of this.
kind of inadvertently have all the council. Cool. Alright,
Yeah.
Inadvertently.
Quite the expedition.
Indeed.
Had to fix a mistake with a ley line.
There's a big explosion.
Yeah.
Did you cause the explosion, or was it just already there?
It was already there,
Right.
but these mages healed my mom, so that was cool.
Forgot to mention.
Mhm.
I'm a part of the Mage Council now. I'm going to meet.
I see. And that is...
Catching up with what the guild has not been doing. We're like our separate own entity. Like the Archmages Council, but lesser. They invited me on.
The lesser mages.
Have fun with that. I imagine it'll be an enlightening experience.
Yep. Yeah. You'd think with all the pointed hats, I'd confuse this for a witch's coffin.
We successfully fixed them.
but they're fixed.
Indeed.
Wonderful.
You know, I'd think with all
I'll
the
give the
witches'
platinum a
hats,
second.
I'd mistake this for a witch's
I'm going
coffin.
to get it.
I need to find that.
I'll be over the plateau myself
Just get a hat
in a
with us.
moment. I'm just
I have a hat.
manufacturing.
It's impractical now.
Oh, yeah, well, you could just have a hat anyway, you know. Really sell the magey look rather than battle mage.
You don't need a hat to be a mage.
It's a joke. Anyway, head up. So I need to check in on someone. I'll be right there. I'll be 2 minutes.
Man, I love wind striding.
I didn't feel like walking slowly, so I just ran.
It seems the cognito hazards are out and about today again.
Unsurprising.
No more, no more, no more, man, no more.
There's more of them though. That's two.
We're about to lose it.
No more, man, no more. I don't want no more of them.
You're just fucking gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch all the cogito hazards in my into my fucking brain.
And CERN, as promised, once this meeting is over, you get your medicine, finally.
Where the hell's the others?
It works.
I'm pretty confident
I'll take
it's
it.
stuck to the early stages still.
Feel free to sit on the carpet. I gotta go wrangle more cats.
Huh?
Such a pain. Mage Council. More like a fucking huddle corner. Is that Ava just sitting in the water?
Yeah.
I saw a redhead poking out of the water.
Having a nice bath.
We're just gonna have a council meeting here. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, we're gonna have it right here.
You need to breathe, Ava. Go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
At least it wasn't Jackson.
Silly.
The same anyway.
Yeah,
You
there's
think
another
after the-
healer. It's a stereotype now.
I mean, after a 30-year punishment, perhaps they'll learn, right?
No, not Jackson.
So was it Jackson that got arrested? I heard someone got arrested by the
Jackson got
tower.
arrested for 30 years in the tower purgation.
Finally.
Did I quit the talking?
Apparently
For
got
the,
a lighter
multiple-
sentence.
For the multiple infinity explosions that they have caused.
Did you get your rod back?
It'll take like,
Yeah, I did.
it'll take like 2 or 3 minutes.
Nice.
Tops.
Okay.
Anyone want a fish carcass?
Just a moment. So, what is it?
Fish? What?
So I wanted to ask, like I said earlier, about what I wanted to ask.
Fish.
I don't know what's been going on a whole
Yeah.
lot, and I noticed that there's been a bunch of these happening with you that I haven't been able to help with. Is there anything you need help with? And if there isn't at the moment, if there is in the future, please don't be afraid to come and ask me.
What?
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I mean,
Okay.
Having a little trouble.
Picture.
relative things have actually been going well.
Yes, apparently. Hang on.
Shit's been fucked.
Performance anxiety.
Nox is having a little trouble with the rod.
Things are actually getting okay. Thankfully.
Okay. You can obviously understand, though, I mean, understanding that considering last time I saw you, you had black hair and just cat ears, and now you have white hair again,
There you
cat
go.
ears, different colored eyes, and
There we go.
horns.
Yeah, horns. Yeah. Long story short, the mass room he's had, I bound myself to that, and left.
Also, is
The
that
mass is helping keep it.
scale?
Oh, yeah, it's ready.
Apologies for my lateness, or rather my tardiness. I wanted to get a drink after everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Drunker faster because you're
Dragon scale?
Oh.
Drink scale?
You're
What do you mean?
whispering.
Oh no.
Some kind of...
My rod, it's...
Not...
Yeah, speaking a little quiet this time.
Fine.
Mm.
Sure though, ethically...
Do you get drunker faster or slower,
You're saying
Ram?
come from hell, that's like the last place
no,
that
no, no.
something
I
like that
don't normally get drunk.
I
It takes quite a lot to get me drunk.
I was wondering why my rod looked weird. It's broken.
Yes, because we had to go to hell to get Nox back. Again, long
Lost all of its room essence. That's a shame.
That would explain why it's not working.
It's still confusing because I didn't know. I've never seen scale that on one end is
A lot of progress stored in it. Don't know why. It probably had a leak at some point. Didn't catch it on time.
It was kind of an accident.
That's
Potentially.
unfortunate.
I didn't realize you meant my car came up.
It just means at some point or another it does actually lose all progress. As you have pulled out 10 stones.
If you're still up for it, I would love to have a
No, I'll take it.
talk.
But sorry. There's always a lot going on.
I think that's everyone, yes?
I'll keep you.
Was Emmy here?
You guys leave me hanging?
Right on.
Emmy, Kremron, and Stephanie.
Yes. One thing I will add before the meeting starts. We need mana for Stephanie. They're out.
I'd already provided them a
Not me.
mana
I'll
potion.
stop. I'm gonna go stop by the Healers Guild.
Not me, not Red. Not Alice.
My mana. I don't use it often.
Are you're fine now, or are you? I don't know.
They're unconscious.
And I don't know who that
No, I mean Alice with
but
mana.
I'm hoping it's not something in relation to Lee
I was
Alice,
like that
no.
yesterday.
Me,
Double checking.
You're
me,
still
Red.
unclear.
I mean,
You're still
if you
unclear.
can
You
move
cannot.
fast,
You
then-
cannot.
Yeah. Alu can't. Long
Don't know
story.
why that
I'll
is.
explain why.
Alu
Alu's in
can't.
play right now.
Remix, do you have enough? Do you
Alu
think you can
can't?
spare some for Stephanie?
Emmy,
In
I was gonna
regards
say.
to my current reserves,
You're not a
potentially.
mage.
No, but I still have mana.
That's risky.
It's safer for mages to try, so let Ram try first.
You need a bet? I can offer a bet.
They're unconscious.
Yummer.
In which case,
I mean, would one of you be able to like pull mana out of me and then give it to her?
Yeah.
mana transference.
We can pull it out of
It's
you
doable, there's more
and put it into them.
It's
We have
technically
plenty of
more
mana to go
complex.
around.
Enjoying the transdimensional.
affinity
What the hell?
Gross.
Yeah, it's a single rupee.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll leave you guys to that. Then if you
And
don't
that
need
was a 13 I saw for myself, so take that as you will.
What the fuck?
What did you just catch?
Something that should be in a jar somewhere, I think.
Huh.
Everything
It's like a-
hurts.
Mm-hmm.
If only we had a healer here.
I'm a field medic, that's about it.
I can also do light.
So, the winery went for training.
Aha!
Did you get caught up in Nurgle's return?
But I'm not gonna blame the winery for this because it was really just one person that caused the explosion. We would have had undead in wraps without it. I don't know why they did that. It was Velo, I think.
Who the
I got
fuck
the
is
details of the
Velo?
incident. It was Velo's idea. She's an undead. She believed that. So she is a decay bound. She's a decay affinity undead. So she kind of instinctively went, hey, so life affinity hurts me, so we should use life affinity. And the undead they were using it on happened to have death affinity instead of decay, so look,
Holy
shit
hell.
happens, ley lines are
Was
bad,
it
it's fine.
anyone from the winery who provided the life?
Yo.
What?
You pulled a fishing rod up with your fishing rod.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
That'd be useful. That could be an Archmonger in training.
Sure.
My destiny.
Fine.
My
Here.
destiny.
Point is, it does seem that there was obviously more than one party involved in this at the end of the day. I can't say much, especially my own biases. With that said, I'm glad that people were able to make it out alive. Moreover, that the damage, despite how severe it was, was able to be properly fixed with the assistance of a total of, I believe, 7 mages.
This is the council's
7.
important.
Precisely.
Oh, maybe you need a dip pool over there.
You'd probably feel better.
Watch
I
out
would
for the
recommend
hole.
potentially investing in
Watch
more
out for the
mana
hole,
potions in the future, Stephanie.
Cave diving. Single small hole.
I'm in the middle of the Harababo Quabble Wobble Trench. No, anyway.
Oh, a sword.
No, it's a sword. Do you see the eyes?
Need a hand?
Oh, you asshole. I hate you. I'm trying to get to the
Never
water.
mind. I was gonna ask for the sword.
It's a swordfish.
Mana potions? I got a whole box of them.
For
Why
that,
do you have
a full
mana potions? Where do you get that? Where do you get that?
Crimlon told me to carry it up here. You're welcome.
Where's
Where's
Crimron?
That's just.
Oh, Crimlon's attending
Good
to
thing the
someone who's
Healers Guild
currently,
give that shit out for
dying,
free.
I think? Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, but
Good to know.
mage meeting or whatever.
Yeah, if you go on a mission,
Should we?
just stop by the Healers Guild first. Pick up
Chest
some
of
healing
Sorrow.
and mana potions.
Yeah.
Given the
I think
fact that we were
people
just given a
sell
whole
these.
crate.
Well, I mean, the Healers Guild is abnormal with the fact everything there is offered for free.
And if anything, you consider mana potions one of the publicly accessible medicines. If anything.
Arguably.
Alright, well, we can start this, I guess.
Okay.
Hello, Taz. Apologies, we're going to be having a meeting, it seems.
Have a good meeting
Best of luck.
I'm gonna shuffle things slightly out of the way so that Kiki can sit down. We can all see each other
We have
safely.
visitors.
Yes, Stephanie's taking a soak, and Crimron is assumingly going to be coming here eventually. So.
Fair enough. We can get started then.
4. One important thing. I've been the one mostly getting most of the council, but I wish to enlist recruiters for the council that are capable of bringing people in. More notably, the people that I would trust with this task are Alice and Red. Do we have any objections with that?
Nope.
To recruiting more members? No.
Sure.
And if someone wants to bring members, and they're not a recruiter.
Bring it to a recruiter.
Discuss it, right?
Okay.
Hold on.
That's good.
If recruiting doings are put on these two, I accept.
Technically, I am also a recruiter in this task. I am technically the one wrangling the cats, as they say, but whatever. Crimron has been... Yes.
Recruiters, well, the list is good. If there was any future additions, it would be with people of good judges of character, because I assume we do want to keep some sort of standard within the council.
Of
Sense
course.
of competency.
If there is any rules or such that need to be added, it is going to be added as a vote, as that's what we are. One rule that I am enforcing on everyone, everybody that joins here, during meetings and tasks, we are neutral to each other, even if you have to work with your worst enemy. For the moment that this council is in session, they are neither your friend nor your enemy.
Yeah.
And likewise, if we're dealing with any tasks the council have voted on, then we all stick to the decision we did vote on. We do not have a scenario where someone agrees to do something as part of the council and then on the side does something which would go against that. The matters we decide on, we stick to.
That is one rule I am going to enforce at the beginning. It is mandatory.
Of course.
So, does anybody have any glaring tasks that we need to be talking of? I was going to personally bring up the subject of Jackson, but I believe he got dealt with.
Could talk about the disease treatment plans, since that's still a problem some people have.
Yes.
Yes.
Nox, if you will, since you are the professional on this.
Right. For those who are infected still, as of now I have begun what I might be the cure for the minor stages. I brought a few syringes with me to deal with you, if you are present, alongside the magical counterpart to it. I've gotten it down to almost a near science. Of course, it's not all science, there's magic involved. If you are still sick, I can believe with a high percentage of chance of success, get it dealt with now. I believe that would be Alice and Stern, who are still dealing with the early stages.
If
unknown for me.
Is
unknown.
The
Right.
Alice is unknown, and with Stern, her condition is seemingly mutated.
Yes. Stephanie, feel free
Right,
to
sorry.
sit.
No,
I
it's
was going to
Buckfish
see
30.
what was happening over there.
Well, come back.
As long as it still has relatively the same stages of progression. At least alchemically wise.
Krim, we have started. Feel free to sit
Before
down.
we start,
you
allow me
Krim now?
to... Buddy, I know as much as Rayo.
Yeah, no, this,
no, I'm just
there's
surprised
a
that-
reason
No,
why.
I'm surprised that Stern can remember you. That's all. That's good.
Oh, okay. Raise your hand if you helped repair the ley lines today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. 5 gold. 5 gold. 5 gold.
Thank you.
5 gold.
Let's see.
5 gold.
Yeah.
5 gold.
I didn't help today. I was up here. I was just
Generous
told
donation.
to sit
Here
here.
you go. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Did you?
This actually would have bought me a fairly decent home back where I was from.
5 gold.
Ironic.
Thank you.
Yeah, fuck it. Here, 5 gold too. A token of our gratitude for helping out keep Redwall safe and to repairing the ley lines to make sure that the protect magics would restore back to the graveyard. So I would like to say thank you all so much for helping us. You didn't have to, but you did it anyways.
It's
The
actually
count. Yes.
Yes.
But it's
Now that the mages, the council is just made to make sure us mages finally have a task forward to do.
Right.
And that we can share information accordingly.
Yes.
Because
So-
sharing information is something that's not
Indeed.
enough.
Nox, if you can, please check up on Alice, and if at all possible, do tell us what might be needed to cure further levels of this blight, because the faster we produce this cure, the better.
And context for Kiki and Krim, who I don't believe are aware of the magical disease we're dealing with. Correct?
I have no clue.
Okay, then 5-minute summary. The disease which I have, which Nox has nicknamed Angel's Bane until
Alright, you ready?
on it, turns out
But
that
you're
it
not
can
an
be
angel.
transferred.
No
will-
comments, let them speak.
So,
I will be in
we
a
are.
moment. I'm
We have found that
currently
it can
fixing
be
the ley lines in
transmitted
this
by
swamp.
mana transference.
Oh, you already did that.
Rarely. But it
I'm
is still a
doing
risk.
it better.
Damn.
So, because of
Yeah.
various reasons, the details don't matter, it was able to be transferred
Meine
amongst
Werk ist
several
wunderbar.
people. Emmy has been cured, and Halifax has been cured, because they were in the very early stages. Mine's too far gone. Stern's is a mutation, and Alsa's is also some kind of mutation. The disease doesn't work the same in us as it does everyone else.
You would
It only that's fine.
I've had this since I was here in Aether.
growth magic coming from the swamp at the moment.
So it's fine. It's not very
That's interesting.
You have to intentionally transfer mana or put a curse on someone.
I got distracted for a second. There's a lot of growth magic coming from the swamps.
Right, no question.
Disease. Right.
Right, I guess so. Easy way to check is your blood.
Preventative measure.
You should
We
avoid mana
transferred
transference for now, yes. I know.
We transferred
We
mana
didn't have much
earlier
of a choice
today.
since... Yes, I transferred mana to you, and since we don't know if...
Is Alice
Is
still
there a way to
infected?
use medicine as a preventative measure?
Checking the blood,
Is there
there's
a
no
way to use
sign
it
of
as a
infection.
preventative?
Okay, it's blind. Checking magic
Our
next.
slime, your biology is very different. You know what?
Checking the
Not so
ley
dry,
line.
I suppose.
The conduits in the soul.
Theoretically, given Alu's suspicion, it is possible that the nature of the disease
No, you're not
and how
really
it transfers
seeing much of
could
anything.
actually potentially
Just
affect most
normal.
species due to the nature of how mana operates.
Conduit soul. Last is the
Well, yes, I'm
bonds.
more worried that Nox's cure might have some problems.
How do I check your bones
It is
non-intrusively?
an experimental vaccine of a kind. So,
I don't know.
I reached the problem of morality.
Yeah.
in any case,
You can check the horns.
Right, those aren't keratin and calcium, so... Alright, it's going to feel weird, but I'm gonna borrow them.
Okay.
Ox is going to channel metal magic into his fingers and start pushing what little metal is in bone. Squish the horn and pull a piece off. And he's going to check it.
It's just torn. Like, nothing. Like, it's as it should be.
Right. Like clay, he puts it back on. Well, blood, bones, magic, Alice seems fine.
hello, Tony.
Understood.
Maybe we give Alice a few more days of no mana transference just to be safe.
Right.
Correct.
Just to see if it's gone into a dormant state.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to.
Supposedly, you should check Alu too, since
I'm
Red
not.
transferred mana to them.
Okay. Well, you don't have bones or blood, so this should be easy enough for you magic-wise. Let's see.
And this is the part you'd step in, isn't it? Okay, 1 second.
Go on, DM.
Okay, so little context for what you're doing. You're currently trying to
check for disease.
Okay. And the precise method with which you're doing this is, I assume, checking the mana conduits, yes?
Conduits and potential soul. Nox doesn't know if you do have one.
Actually have a conversation with the council once they're
I will say that for the time being, if the disease is in Alu, it is in such minuscule quantities
is there
you
any
can't tell
matters
it's there.
that you wish to address? Anyone?
You'll also notice that
Once
Alu's
we're
soul
done
is
with
anything
this?
but normal, although I will let Nyx describe the details
PSA.
further.
Don't shove life magic into an undead.
If you look into the soul,
I believe most mages are aware of that fact.
you see the soul of her
Most.
magic.
Clearly they aren't.
Connected to something within her core. It's kind of hard to see as current
It was a misunderstanding and
without looking into it
no
deeper.
need to beg grudges to fix the damage.
I won't be intrusive with it. Good on you for having one.
Sorry, I'm eating my black licorice. Oh.
Beyond the affection
So?
and the
Alu's fine.
PSA,
be another
Understood.
thing of giving them a few days to see if they progress any symptoms.
Black liquor.
Either way, I'll get a list of what's needed
What is that?
near the end.
It's candy.
I've never heard of this stuff.
Please return to your spot.
I suppose I will ask then. Is, given the matter of the disease and the PSA that Kremlin wanted to briefly touch upon, thank you for that, Krem. Is there any other matter that needs to be discussed by anyone else in particular?
It's weird purple orb. It's been around all day.
Do we
I have no
wish to
clue.
deal? Do we wish to deal with whoever blew up the ley line?
In this instance,
You're probably wrong.
it's up to
though.
the captain.
I mean, unless like you're like ripped and there's no way we can detect who actually did it. So I would just say, good chance it's probably just a cold case.
Alright, you are physical.
Or just chat. Or just a little chat anyway.
Yeah.
Noted.
I already have more details on what happened, but to that end, I really do not believe that it is something we need to follow up on. As I said, it was simply... No, it wasn't me. It's simply a case of they believed the undead was decay affinity, it turned out to be death affinity. It happens.
Yes,
In other words,
undead typically.
I think they fell asleep. Very well. I shall go then.
Oh yeah, you.
Alright.
Yeah, you know what? New question for the council. What is this thing?
Yeah, I don't know who
That it vaguely resembles Lee.
The body of Lee.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems like the body.
Sorry guys, I gotta do guard stuff real quick. Yeah, you. There's a guy in green, pirate. Quit stalking him. He doesn't like it. He feels uncomfortable.
Well, red.
Oh.
Now is the chance to.
Let's go one by one. What this is then.
Remix.
Describes you.
I prefer if they were
need
away.
to know before I do.
No, you're fine. Remix, do you have anything or any issues? Any spell you wish to have the council aid or learn in?
We need to think. Look,
So,
we need to.
in regards
you
to
and
my
me
own
can
subject,
the precise details
due to the
of what
recent
that thing does
instance
first,
regarding
because
to
hers
Halifax,
is slightly
I'm currently the only one who is operating on
Well,
our
you get
research
what you
regards
want, I
to
guess. If
in
you're ready,
regards to
then.
prosthetic limbs. More accurately, Halifax was wanting to seek both my knowledge and
Suppressants, your
understanding
medicine.
of fellow oozes in hopes of getting a
It'll only take a few seconds.
ooze, or in this case,
Obsidian.
as they addressed it,
Sure.
slime
Let's just go to this tree.
prosthetic
Yeah,
in
let's
order.
just
At current, I'm the only one who is heading the project now.
Yes.
Due to their condition. As such, in the future, I may request assistance from either of you to, well, progress in this effort. While I would prefer to have Halifax's basis and, well, preferences in this regard. Unfortunately, I'm not someone to leave a project stagnant, especially when resources are time limited to a degree. As such,
Let's involve my conversation once I'm back.
That
Yep,
can
okay,
be
this
a
is-
potential task for those
Alright.
interested in the
Everything should go fine, but there's always the chance, so. For now, just act as a suppressant to your late stages. So I guess we will see.
subject that we are like her.
Yep.
Alice, the question is.
Now we let fate decide. Fate's at the end of the day. Gyro.
Fate can often be a cruel mistress. Just when you think all is going so well, it has a way of reversing and subverting expectations. But with a natural 20, such is not your fate today, as all will be extraordinarily successful, somehow exceeding even your expectations.
How do you feel?
Why? What about you, Alice?
That's...
Your cracks
So,
receding slightly.
have you ever... You would see slightly less pulsing, yes. You... Have you ever felt pain so often that you get used to it, and then it just it's just not there?
Yes.
Ugh, that... Oh. Ugh, that is so strange.
That is...
Okay, I need to get right...
That is the perfect
That
formula.
is-
I will write that down. There's no changes needed for that.
Very good.
That means if it's a base strain, that'll be a cure for sure. Such high success.
Thank you.
I'll write down the recipe.
This person's very down.
I'll make a 4 more of those overnight.
Knowledge is
What?
shared. She's it's power. Well, no, the more just did something. Whoa! Look. Hello? What? Hey, what's with the gunshot?
Knox.
You okay?
Huh.
Stabbed me through the hand.
What the hell happened?
Huh. Appeared I've been shot.
Knox.
I'm sure I'm fine.
You guys take care of them. I'm gonna go find that thing.
Fucking wrist rocket.
Wait, it's the thing that looked like Lee.
Wrist rocket.
Yeah, it's a pocket derringer.
Alright, that's a problem we're gonna need to deal with then.
I'm sure I'm fine. I'm sure I'm fine.
It's not a part of the console.
Yeah, that
Kind of didn't think about that. They were next.
Rimrun is the only non-mage part.
Nope. Nope, I'm not okay. I'm going to the Healer's Guild. I don't feel too good.
Right.
Joel, I'm going to the Healer's Guild. I've been shot. I'm going to the Healer's Guild. Ow. Where's Ava? I need Ava.
Alright, hey
Anyways,
Linda, that's
time
yours.
to just-
Enjoy it.
Every part of me,
Alright.
Hello, Vincent. You
Not
wouldn't
invisible
wonder
knots.
know where a Tug is in character, would you?
That's what I'm actually trying to find out, because Zeke has to tell her something now.
And Nox is spawning on her because he just got shot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
cow sweat.
Well, what about the guy with the hat?
Wait.
He's wandering off into the forest.
Oh, do you want me to go get him?
And you might want to take a look at Knox and Stern. They got stabbed and shot by the thing.
Did I get shot?
God, I love how being of age with human's blood. One major injury. Oh, I'm in the swamps.
Okay. Alright, then we'll
Just healed it.
Thank you,
Hey, you want a gold?
Yeah, I don't
Thanks,
think
Reese.
giving him-
You want a gold? Thanks.
No, not allowed. No, not anymore. Nope.
Just because
Done.
you're the uncle.
I thought you were saying that.
So how did you know they got shot through the hand?
Call it a hunch.
To the hand. No was shot. Does this have to do with when we were attacked?
Lazuli, I got a report from Zink. I went through the Nexus.
Alright, I know what.
Out of
there's only one
character,
place we can go.
respawn lobby. Out of character,
Didn't
Okay, now.
you can see that there's like hole through the blade.
Okay, next time that happens, please feel free to just let
So, how does the search?
Couldn't find a healer. I'm ashamed, personally.
Healer. The white-haired cat girl over there is a healer.
Wait, the what?
Just a major wound to the shoulders, all.
Going to attempt to pull any demonic energy out of him.
Wait, is there a bullet hole?
They pull out the round.
What is it?
You pulled the run already? I can feel it.
Finally be free.
Wish I couldn't find my
13.
surgeon. Magic helps, body's regeneration does the rest. Wound healed.
Dare I ask what this is?
I want to shoot it. Can I shoot it?
You wanna? Sure.
Good.
It's not a part of the council.
And they're currently in
I
dispute.
want to shoot it.
I was kind of dazed.
Alright,
Thinking about stuff.
It'll be good.
I know.
It'll be good.
That's fine. Next time someone lays a hand on you, I'll get them.
I'll ask you about that later. For now.
So, Red, are you sure you don't at least partially see if it alleviates?
And let
But
whatever
even
this
partially?
guy did be merciful.
Seemed very good.
The worst case.
I'll trust your opinion.
Yes.
I can accept it's probably not going to fully
Given
work,
the fact
but
that
maybe revert it a step again.
Given the fact, well, it's a suppressant. It's a suppressant. And it focuses on the blood primarily, yeah? Using the information.
The
I gave you.
alchemical side of it, and it's a suppressant for you. Because it's in late stages. It should be a cure for the very early stages. When they haven't taken root and all the things. Which is why I also have prepared a magical variant to be taken shortly after the alchemical variant. Because with one suppressed or removed, it's much easier to deal with the other side. That's where the issue
I will
comes
say,
in.
don't risk using the magical side on Stern because the way her mana is working is very different.
Yes,
That said,
that's
the alchemical
what
side,
the issue
yeah,
is.
Alchemical side, yes. The alchemical side on Stern will be fine. I think that will actually be a good suppressant.
Now let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way.
Well, okay. Hold on.
And dare I ask what it is you did with him?
Alright, Stern. I've been given authority to half-fix. You're talking then.
Yeah,
someone
memories
else.
are about to come in.
Simply waiting for Jane to be done with their talk.
It's not growing, is it?
Well, thankfully, they're now done with the talk.
Okay.
Although...
So, let's. What did you have? You too.
Alice.
Hello, Stern.
There's two more things we need to discuss. Yeah.
They can have
Okay, so the first one is actually.
That's what you're going to talk about now.
No, that's actually something separate. Stern, long story short, Nox tried an alchemical suppressant on me. It works on the blood. That part is safe for you to take. You just used it on me. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I've got what you've got at this stage. So.
Worked
that will help
extremely
symptoms
well,
down.
actually.
Time. It did.
Sure,
I can't fix the magical one.
You don't need to reroll for it.
Can't fix the magical one, so eventually it'll reinfect the organic side of it. But it'll at least alleviate it for now. So, needle.
Okay.
I prefer not being stabbed twice a day, but hey, this is like voluntary.
It will keep you safe and healthy.
For at least a little while, as far as I'm aware. You are cured from the alchemical standpoint. You'll eventually be reinfected with the magical part still lasting.
I will inform
And did
you
anyone even check that he's infected biologically? No one did.
Don't worry.
Okay, yeah,
Look,
whatever.
It's being tracked. Anyway.
Yeah, okay, you're tracking it. No one checked, but you're tracking it.
Red did check.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 2 matters to deal with. One is just a good bit of news. I thought I'd let you all know because the paperwork has finally gone through the cycles with Califax. Long story short, members of the Mages Guild can now send in proposals for research. If you have a research project which you need Califax to at least sign off on, so if you cause a polarity clash, you don't get blamed for it, or alternatively, if you need resources which are a little harder to acquire, you can now do that. You can get funding from the Mages Guild to get the things you need and actually work on research papers collaboratively with other mages. You can also write peer-reviewed studies to share your information with other people. If you have information on a particular subject that you're knowledgeable about that you want to share with other people, you can now do that. you get other mages to look over the work you've done afterwards, and then you can submit it to the Mages Guild library. So if you want to share spells, for example, that's a way of doing that. Since we're all mages, I figured that R&D is something that, you know, is something worth keeping an eye on. If anyone has any pet projects they want to be working on.
I'm currently working on something.
I believe I mentioned mine prior. Well, the one I had with Halifax.
Head of R&D I was, I'd have 2 gold.
No.
Do you not have money?
Halifax.
What?
Prosthetic
No, I
limbs.
assumed you meant...
Do you not have money?
Okay. Well,
No.
that is the perfect thing to...
That's what I mean.
Got multiple conversations going on at the same time, guys.
Indeed. Well, it's the start of the council.
Rem?
We still need to get used to that.
Yeah, we still
Yes.
need to get used to that. So, Rem, you said you had, what, slime prosthetics as a
Yes.
research project you're already working on?
And this was originally suggested
Okay.
by Halifax, who had brought me along in the project in order to hopes of getting it moving faster. As such, I agreed, and given their current predicaments, or rather, a lack of one, it's currently headed by me, until further notice.
Okay. Does anyone else want to help Remix with that? I mean, Alu, you're a slime. Feels kind of natural for you to help with slime prosthetics.
Though I'm not sure how much I can help given the anatomy difference between us.
Oh, Alice, I
I'm
actually
happy
want
to
your help with
help.
something else. But actually, you're a soul mage, you can help as well. If you want to help Rem with that, then sure. I just need a soul mage to help with something else.
Whatever study can be done in regards to...
Couldn't find it.
The more we can find of an in-between between both myself and Alu in regards to how we're constructed, especially if we can find some level of
You didn't miss much.
variation in regards to artificially created slimes as well, and that could prove beneficial.
Long story short,
I can lend some textbooks from the college.
Look forward to working with you on this.
Fun.
So...
Rem, easy enough. I can lend you some basic textbooks I have from the college. That'd be my what's the word? That would be my help in it.
Understood.
I'll get those to you later.
It is appreciated, Nox.
Maybe I can do that ancient arcanum research.
Ancient arcanum
I
research?
can help with that.
Yeah.
Given that the people that are researching and using the research are not stupid enough to cause something to explode.
The only two real capable of teaching Ancient Arcanum are probably the two Magi's. I know as much as Stern does, but... It's been a while. I don't use it.
Yeah.
It's pretty useful. Though fickle.
Mostly for, like...
Right.
When you really need to be specific about it, so writing it into entire syntaxes, otherwise it's archaic. Stronger, but archaic.
Alright, Nox, I wanted to ask... I don't think we got a clear answer, but what is it you need to evolve or develop that cure some more? Just time?
Things that have names so unique I can't explain them in one sitting. I will get you a list.
Understood.
It's just simply a bunch of chemicals. They don't have standard naming conventions to them, so it's letters and numbers.
Right.
So I am slightly excited for this peer review. It does have me excited.
So, if we do not have any extremely pressing issues that requires the entire council, like another ley line exploding, I believe a lot of us are just on our simple tasks. Keep in mind
that like out of 7, 8, out of the 8 of us, 2 just got attacked.
Yes,
I
sir, we
am going to
definitely have
shoot
deal with
someone
that.
if I see it again. It's
Right,
fair
do you have
game
any
now.
information on what it was?
Wasn't-
'Cause, I mean, Emmy, don't you have Lee bound in
It
contract?
looked.
Shouldn't you
no.
be able to?
Yes, I could definitely keep an eye on them, but I can no longer order Lee around because Lashley decided to stick their nose into some business.
Right.
Unfortunate.
Meow.
I suppose
It
that
was
is
Lee.
probably an
I
important question.
could see it. It was Lee. Right in
Look.
front of me.
If anybody finds it again, tell the rest of the remainder of the council.
I have authorization to shoot it
My question is
first.
more.
Agreed.
Would that authorization perhaps extend to detaining it until you have that opportunity?
Well, yes, I'm going to shoot it then
Preferably
detain it.
cripple it and don't shoot it.
Shoot it in the leg.
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Meow.
Yes, Fletcher. We're about done,
I
unfortunately.
was surprised to see like so many mages in one place.
This is the council. Hello.
Don't you see how many cat ears there are?
Oh, ironic.
There's like 2, 3.
Leave, I guess. And
That's
unless if I'm allowed, but I don't think I am. So
We're just about done, so you take care, Fletcher.
Meow.
goodbye.
While we're all
We
here,
would've
does
had
anyone
some
else?
more.
Does anyone have any information on what the fuck Lashley is? There was a theory that is that actually. Do you have any proof on that?
I haven't been able to talk to her. Again, the theory is Leviathan Killer. Supposedly, the Visionary has had a good look. So find him, ask him.
Okay, right.
Oh.
Because we need to keep an eye on that.
I'm not intruding on something, am I?
Not entirely.
Done. Not much else.
Oh, don't mind if I listen in.
No, we're just
Not in
about
particular.
done.
How
All
about
things
search,
considered,
David?
we can assume until proven otherwise,
The information I feel
your theory is correct.
missing a couple of things.
Yes, until proven otherwise. There is one addition that I wish to add. Spell I've been practicing, or the magic. Since I've been given better access to Holy, I was hoping to, and I've been doing research on manipulating probability.
Yeah.
If at all possible, I'd wish to learn magics that follow in line with this,
Of altering
as well as the
probabilities.
altering probability and possibly altercating fate, plucking out strings.
Fate reading.
Order and disorder, both.
Yes.
Interesting.
Now, to the extreme scale,
Rev had bizarre
that is
memory
impossible.
for his vacation.
However, to the smaller scale, there is it's niche. It's a very niche use of order magic. It's called Dunamancy, which is probability of luck.
We can talk about
Essentially changing the order of something in your favor. That is how it's narrowed down essentially. It is probable in small
Take care. I'll see you later,
doses.
everyone.
Even then, that's a lot.
The initial idea is, with fate weaving, is to increase the probability of something happening to benefit myself, and then immediately decreasing that probability to balance it out.
For balancing,
That
that
is
means you'd
order
be
after all.
accruing a bad thing that happened next, not neutral.
Correct.
That'd be more so akin to perhaps borrowing luck.
Xavier seems to be.
Could be
Because
probable.
if I do not, I feel like I'm going to attract the attention of something that is going to be
I doubt it's the
very unhappy.
I'll be honest, you're talking on such a scale, if you did get in trouble, your existence would probably be erased.
We don't really have anything else.
I think that's with fate.
It's the one useful bit of information we got from the interrogation.
It's a trump card that I'm willing to learn.
I'm probably willing to die for it too.
I need it.
That's the obvious question. What about your other? Will you rest on too?
Find him, you're probably one of the few he will talk to. Sounds
My sister?
Yes. You share the body.
I'd die for her.
No.
And you die with her.
Express words of regrets at
More than
Nexus's
likely.
funeral.
And you're saying if you get in trouble, and you're removed, they're removed too.
Well, we're either
Just
lying
something to
truth
think
or
about.
in the day.
If I do not
Every
get in
life at this
trouble and I'm
point has always
incapable of
had
saving
some
my
form
own
of
world,
truth.
my own life is not the only thing I will lose.
Or, of course, here's something mocking us.
It's not always mockery, but
I am
you do have a
incredibly
point.
selfish, and I wish to keep what I've lost and get it back.
Well, this got depressing fast.
Just a coin. But
I'm gonna disengage from this conversation.
I see.
it's not gold.
Mm-hmm. What is it then?
The voices of the greedy, and the voices of those who seek fortune. Listen to the voices, heed how they sound, alter probability. Rift helped me.
So you have a probability altering coin from Rift.
On some
More
fire.
accurately, I learned how to manifest one.
Strange.
The only word.
Interesting. Okay.
Look at them with all their
spell
fancy
wishes to express itself. As such, I see no reason to deny it and how it expresses itself. It wishes to come out as a coin,
Skeleton from
then
the
it is a
Fell
coin.
family's back.
Isabel,
Great.
how fitting.
They have all their fancy little specific niches, fate magic, and then I have my simple, but still interesting, funny things I can do. Do you have your thermometer still?
Fate magic isn't my niche. It's an
No,
enchantment.
that's actually what I needed a Soul Mage's help with. I need to produce about 3 thermometers.
But
One
you
for
can
myself,
still sense
probably one for
affinities,
Alice.
right? You can still sense affinities.
Yes, I can still sense
Don't
affinities.
drop any crystals next time.
Alright,
Thanks.
I want you to watch this.
How do you know about you? Weren't even there.
I was.
In any case,
Oh. Fair. Yeah.
if you wanted to look into alter
ahead.
probability
Alright,
spells, or the
watch
various
this
things
funny
that can
trick.
lead up to proper fate weaving,
Mm-hmm.
I only have the bare minimum in alter probability. I can
Look,
potentially.
As Nox
work in
swishes
the
its hands together, sparking lines of electricity can go between his hands. Little
The
sparks.
theory, it should work.
And I assume Red is watching the affinity.
If I was using disorder, this
Mhm.
entire
It is still
idea
soul. It has not changed.
Because the
Huh.
basic idea is to conjure up
Lightning.
extreme fortune.
Electricity
immediately
without
conjure
lightning
up
affinity.
The opposite.
Useful.
Extreme misfortune.
Very useful.
Yes, it is. I think I picked up that.
Because otherwise,
Picked up.
I really feel like only
Funny little world. Things don't work right.
The scales
Ah,
will
that
always
one.
be in
Unfortunately,
whatever
it's,
favor one will try to force them in.
Reserved for
It
the
comes
Cool
most
Kids
natural.
Club.
The
Soul
problem is
Mages.
simply
Soulmate,
trying to coerce the scales
Yes.
to some degree.
I mean, Soul Mages just lack, you know, the
if we put a
like
weight
the
on
creativity
the
of
scale
someone with
in
certain
order to
affinities, you know.
benefit to thine own self, and then remove that weight,
And we
it'll
have to,
quickly
you
jump
know,
to the other side.
come up with creative
If
solutions to do the
not-
same things you do with anything you like.
Aww. Perhaps I should
There's no
do my
sparks,
specialty here on
but
the
Nox
line.
still gets closer.
I also need to regain my old prowess.
You don't need to. Look,
There's,
yes, it's a
there's
very
a hot
common
burst of air in your face. That's about it.
So, I see no reason to repeat it.
My old magic
Well,
works in this world.
using soul magic in unusual ways is definitely worth the research papers.
I'm writing a
It's
peer
simply a
review.
case of,
I'm writing a peer review about it.
It's on Squid
you'll
Man.
need peer review from other
Or
soul
the
mages, so
Archmage's
Alice
mind.
and... who else is good for that?
Well, I'm writing it first. I don't.
How many other soul mages do we even
How
know?
does this work? Do I just write it and I just leave it in the desk somewhere?
No, you need to... No, you write it and then
I'm
you go
aware
bug
the
the hell out of other
syndicate
mages and
wants
say,
to
hey, can you
murder
read my paper? Can you look at this and see if it's good?
But nobody else knows what I
And then-
know. How does that work?
Well, it's using soul magic, right? Get some other soul mages to test it. If it's using information that only you have, they can learn the theory from you, test it, prove it's
In
reproducible.
regards to this spell.
So you need to find other soul mages.
That, or just simply watch too many people who like to do
There's a few
tricks.
scenarios where peer review is going to be tricky because, Rift's the only one who knows anything on Daedra, really. So who's going to peer review?
Well, I know things on Daedra. I exploded one.
Potentially.
Fair. Well, Rift seems to have a lot of knowledge on Daedra compared to
But
everyone
in
else
any
for some
case,
reason.
having a start on
Right.
something that can eventually lead to
So,
fate weaving
I have
is
2
useful,
questions for you.
albeit.
One, how is your current mind state and emotions?
It is recommended that we at least have those who are
Surprisingly
at least
calm.
capable of keeping
And
ourselves
2,
on track.
are you still having any business up here? Or are you just standing here
I
now?
am more than likely going to be actually
I
leaving
do
the
need to talk to
Legendary
Remix about one thing.
Hmm.
Was there something you needed?
Well, yes, I do
It is
need
not
something
to
from
bite
you.
you in the ass, as the saying goes.
Okay.
Oh.
Look, I will...
Was Tony
Hey,
looking for
Ram.
something earlier?
That thing is your hat.
Here's the parting. At least.
Well, I think the meeting's done. Would you like to go on a walk?
Well, one, I need to recover my hat, and 2, Remix, we still need to talk about Obsidian because we can't leave the like that any longer. Okay.
I'm fully aware.
So...
My God, it's funny. Funny little hat. Red's funny hat. Red's funny hat.
Takes out the coin. Let's.
Greetings.
Hello.
Might I be able to take possession of the hat?
Anything to do with themselves?
I wish to put it in my pocket dimension and make it infinitely harder.
Nah.
Unfortunate. That or I can hover it over their head.
Nah, it's fine this way. Oh.
I have something of mine.
Okay. That's a scare and a half. Hmm.
Are you alright, Knox?
Need to reset. Give me a second. I need to.
I think he just got jumped by his dog.
Why do you choose to do familial visits at the weirdest times? I was doing something lighthearted and then bam, you're just there. Just don't walk.
He's about to get jumped by me, assuming that he doesn't provide the hat back.
It's not just me you gotta worry about, unfortunately. Chaos is chaos. Maybe a fun time is a fun time. If the observer wishes to participate, not have a stick up their metaphorical ass. Come on, it'll be fun. How often do you get out?
What exactly are you implying?
Well, I'm just seeing if they're gonna make up their mind is all. I mean, they're here, they might as well do something fun. Then again, I can't really ask anything of them. Or weird.
Yes, not all of us can fly.
Are you gonna jump?
Some form of way,
You can only run so far.
Hey, Red. Slow.
It's a spirit that instills and feeds off of a sense of despair and dread.
Oh, I see.
In a bottle.
Interesting. Don't think I need it though.
I'd probably sell it for like maybe a silver. I'm sure somebody would want something like that. I'm just saying, if the offer's on the table, and I'd be more than happy for you to take that thing off my hands. I mean, it's a high-value item that I would love for you guys to have.
You said it's worth the silver. Not really high value then.
What are you talking about? That silver's my entire life savings. That's quite a lot.
Gentleman Goodbean told me to speak out what I desire.
Okay, so then that's an issue. Well, in any
Yeah,
case,
why mess with this? Alright. That's what I was trying to tell Lee, but she doesn't believe anything I ever
You
say,
do
so.
realize people assumed there was a clone of Lazuli, right? Because
There was a clone of Lashley.
There's also a clone of Zinc running around. I'm
yeah,
pretty
but
sure.
it wasn't Lazuli. Like, did you see any of like these?
Yes.
Or the blue
on the
gloves
face.
that I always wear?
Yes, Lee.
It
On the
was
face.
you
It had it.
exactly.
What do you mean on
It
the
was you
face?
exactly. As if
Here.
it had a weird white smiling mask on its face, and everything else was pitch black, as if you're covered in
Below
shadow
the
or
mask,
death.
it had it.
Very creepy aura. Very creepy.
Fortunately, silver
Oh,
Yes. So
was it me? I was at home.
Excuse me, coming
That's
through.
the problem. Oh, sorry.
Well, will you be
progress
heading
today,
back
boss.
to the manor?
Yes, of course.
I don't know what you're talking
I need to
about.
check on that boggart after all.
I was at
Well,
home
I'll be staying
prepping
here for a bit.
food
Hope you can get
for
that
me and my
money.
girlfriend.
I grateful if you'd been saving.
Wait.
I mean, I don't think your aura is completely different than that thing. So.
There you go.
The opportunity to
I mean, but there is a clone of you, probably.
If Lashley can, verify
Wait.
that Lee.
Lazuli?
There has been a stabbing.
I was
and a
under the
shooting.
assumption that she died.
What are you guys up to?
Doppelgangers are.
Yeah.
No, she was.
Just gonna try and pluck the hat out of your grasp.
Holding on to a dice.
Is that
Without an arm.
You have a second.
I'll talk to you later.
Get into contact with them.
Come on.
No.
Well, I came here to
Thief.
here. Usually we hang out in
Thief.
here or Aether.
Friggin'.
Coming from
I
you,
don't
that's
appreciate
awfully
being
rich.
accused of something.
I stole this fair and square, and you gave them a fake replica.
Well, there was a
I didn't do anything, actually.
Wearing a mask. So all I'm saying is, if we could have someone who can say. you
Okay,
were
what
home,
other stuff
that
did
is
they have?
useful. They had your giant fuck off sword. They
Also, your knife.
They're exactly you. And your knife.
Hey, I'll be taking that.
I was saying, if you can get someone. who
There's a
can
miscreant
prove
that
they
looks
were
very
home.
similar to you.
You shall not end this bitch.
Okay, to be fair to Lee, there's been Lazuli clone,
No.
clone,
You did not get the hat.
probably a fucking clone of me.
I
probably
need a
not.
dice roll if you're trying to end this bit
Let's not
prematurely.
assume it
Thank
was
you
her
very much.
immediately.
Right.
Some people are aware of some things they shouldn't be.
I mean, I can try and nab it from you, but I can
I'm
guarantee
just-
you're much stronger than I
I'm
am.
just saving it just to wait for the kind of.
I want to try taking it from your grasp.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Of course you're enjoying it on seeing my end fail. Oh, I hear you laughing. Where are you? Come on.
Are you okay?
You're gonna show yourself. Come on.
Nox!
Come
What are you
on.
talking about?
I have my demons. Literally. This one just happens to be
giggling at you?
slowly approaching you. It would be
I feel
so
like
funny
using
if
magic
this-
would be unfair.
You can certainly try under the watchful eyes of someone far stronger than you.
Unless one that is willing to see your
I feel like that's a challenge.
That's not one bit by me. Someone else is watching you. Listen, the bit ends when I just ask them to say please and I get it back. Don't take this away from me. I'm being chaotic
You want
right
them
now.
to say please?
I'm indulging in my nature. By being funny. Funny haha. Better than being angry.
Look, Nox, you are pleasing. Take that as you will.
I think they like me. I think they like me. It's the mortal charm. Come on. Mortal plane. Well, I'm always open to hear your opinion on it. What's changed down below that you don't like it? It's fun and harm. There's no harm in fun. Isn't it what you want? Chaotic? Chaos? Doesn't always have to. I'm not in your circle. Well, fuck, what's his name again? Right, Eldari. I'm not in Eldari's circle. I get to relax, not be a rule stickler. Maybe you could learn a thing or two. Live a little. I'm the one that has a hat. You have a hat? You should get a hat. You get a hat with holes for your eyes. There's really good tailors here in the material. material plane. We thought of making disguise.
Why would that?
Well, you're obviously just hiding yourself. What about a little chaos just showing yourself to the people?
I'm not here, but I'm always here.
Yeah, in my head. I really want you to scare them. Maybe I just am asking for too much. You're in my mind space. You can't really show yourself unless I maybe gave a little bond for a second, then you could spook them. But you don't. I don't even know what you want. You're just watching. You're just watching at this point. You ramble, waiting for the conversation to end so I can do my funny bit and get this hat. I keep on rambling. You're gone, aren't you? You're not even listening anymore. I'm talking to myself, aren't I? Alright. Thank you for the visit. You're somewhere. Okay. Alright.
That's rare to see.
Okay, okay. It knows my true name, and it.
Alright. Red.
And it's smart.
Take
I think
this.
it knows what's up. Hi. Oh my gosh.
Please.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's all you have to
Okay,
do.
Nox.
Well, it's too late now.
Okay. Nox. Some shit is about to go down.
Alright, I need you to just...
You gotta fucking kill that.
Well, I guess it's a good time for him to show up then. They swatch me.
I may as well tag you in while you're here. Okay. We need to stand back and observe. Right now, the man over there, Xavier Fell, has been lying significantly. We believe he's either Desmond or he's tied to Desmond, aka the one who killed Nemesis. Right now, we do not give him any information. We simply watch and wait.
Like in the short term.
He's after largely.
Right now. Or... Where are you now?
I'm just, if
Where are you now?
confused why I'm just going back and forth. I'm so fucking bored.
I heard you.
I see.
Well, I'm not supposed to be, but I'm just like doing something. You know what I mean?
Doing the whole thing one of the things with my senses.
No, one of the fair soldiers, I take it.
When I have to sit. When I sit down with your grandson.
Stands out. You do anything?
Watching what man becoming.
People are gonna think I'm crazy.
Ah.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Want someone shot?
Well, no, none of us are crazy. We're all smart in our own ways.
If you need someone shot, by all means.
It never fails to entertain.
Listen. Okay, I have no defense for that. I want to partake in it too. I failed. You saw me fail, unfortunately. Now there's this Desmond fellow that apparently knows soul crafting. Runes that can hold souls. Enough intricacies for it. Personally, I don't want that man around much longer. So they're kind of going on a hunt for that. I know. Still, it's something I'm not.
Meaningless. The law of fields. Meaningless. The sail to hero with his soul.
No. Perhaps it's actually good timing you're here.
Easily impressed, boy.
I do want to ask you something. Fun aside. With my prolonged stay within Aldari's ring, something again has shifted in me. little more of that infernal blood than they used to. As you know, the deal is a deal, price is paid, etc., etc. The deals we can make.
So long. Recovering. Feeling the powers there. Feeding himself. It's unsurprising.
I can pretend for a little longer.
Taste.
I can pretend for a little longer that I might be tiefling still. Even I don't know for sure. Nonetheless, the unique abilities we all have to use, so...
What you always have been. But you have the potential for so much more.
I want to know how to use souls.
One must harvest them first. One must make deals, contracts to acquire them. Be that time bears tomorrow, or lending favors in exchange. Much like yourself, much like your own, it matters not. Once you have them, then the art begins.
And only through deals I cannot.
Go.
I cannot just take them from the dead. It's not that easy.
The dead are nothing but husk, empty shells. Death is a release of the soul. Those divine snatch them up so greedily, unless they've made arrangements with us beforehand.
So I can't just...
That is why our rules are so important. That is why our deals
There needs to be a form of temptation. I'm aware of the treatise.
will trust us. None will deal with us.
Stupid question.
Make them trust you. Make them deal with you. And I be your proxy. Or more so, you, mine. I will facilitate you, and you will be my proxy here. As my agent, you will be entitled to a cut of our profits.
That's good wording, I guess. If that's what you're going to give me an example and you're pitting me, that's a good example. It is hard to focus on your voice like this, I will be honest.
It would benefit us both. You will guide them into deals with you, and I will make those deals binding. We'll both profit from such.
People talk like it's such a simple thing, that they hold on to these souls, they know how to get into hell. They have the soul craft. I don't believe it. I don't believe that they have that.
Their delusions serve us well. They are allowed to taste a little of power, for that small taste will tempt them, and they will desire more, and
it makes
that only we can offer.
The true binder. that people think is so easily able to break, and they'll think they can get out of it. Hubris. Obsession.
What a deadly sin pride is.
The larger you are, the harder you
Is
fall.
when worse yet is when one incurs wrath. Pride comes before a fall, and a fall is wrath.
I feel like I might be able to get a soul suit. Just one.
Go. Make me proud.
Very well.
The joke is that you're wearing nothing, and it's called a birthday suit, because when you were born, that is all you wear.
She's not.
Where do I go?
I hope you're wrong.
Nox, pleasure.
Do you know
She
Red
confirmed
One?
it herself.
Hello again.
I mean,
Red.
So you know how common possessions are? I mean,
No
they're actually
clue.
more common than people give.
They were
Especially
present
with
earlier,
masks.
though. I don't know where.
What's with evil spirits always possessing masks? I mean, like, there's a lot of things you can possess besides a mask.
Why not a shirt? Why's it always gotta
Why
be a
not
mask?
an evil hat? Why not an evil hat? That'd be funny. An evil hat. You just put it on your head, and you're like, "Ugh, I must kill everything indiscriminately. Die."
Does Aether have a history of possessive mask?
Yes.
You know, I only realized that we were the cause of that issue. Me and a group of mine. Apparently.
Wait, you had a
Somehow-
you made it a possessed mask?
Somehow, in my travels, in a place so far out of Aether, the magic didn't work. There was this mask that somehow got to Tommy. And only when it was reintroduced to magic did it turn on. As far as I've learned in the recent days, that happened. Only severely after the fact. If that is the situation we're talking about with Tommy.
Enough for
Been
myself.
some magic in that ancient mask we found. Cause once we put it on their face, they began to stab around. I'm sorry. That was probably a bad taste.
Don't know how.
I think that's a chest plate you got on, right, Grimron? It's like a chest plate you got on.
What was that?
It's like a metal chest plate.
Yeah.
Tink, 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 tink.
Metal or not, that's
Oh,
still
no.
Cringe, bro.
I prefer you didn't.
Cringe joke. Cringe. Cringe.
Cringe.
1d4 psychic damage.
I'm reaching the limits of my fatigue. I'm going to turn in for the night.
1d4 psychic damage.
Damn.
I will try.
Best of luck. Mom. Yes.
Why are they dueling each other now?
Well, I'm gonna walk around. Do you want to join me?
Thank you.
Yeah, sure, I'll go with you.
Be safe.
I need to check the
I'll try
island
to be.
again before I need to snooze.
I'm getting tired.
Okay.
Best of
I'll
luck,
see you
Connor.
around.
What was the last thing he said?
Oh, I thought you said you had to go sleep.
I'm saying I want to check the island real quick before I head to sleep.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're going up to Aether. I see.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
It's none of your business. Interloper. You're his father.
I'm honestly glad to hear that most of Aether's cursed items in regards to masks seem to just be possession.
He never brought me up.
Certainly reassuring to a
What of
degree.
Artemis, my brother?
Who the fuck is Artemis?
And
you have the gold to call yourself his friend.
He usually doesn't talk about them. Or you.
Some thought.
I met quite a few people that knew Artemis. So,
this is not a private conversation at this point.
because I want to avoid a confrontation with so many Aetherites and get in trouble with your guard, one last question from you.
Same as before. Who's selling me out?
Why do you know?
Some dungeon entrances in
Trust
Top Heroes
everything.
are super hard to find. Check behind the waterfall in
I've
Crimson.
learned what it means to have trust violated over and over and over again, and I'm not taking any more chances.
So instead of explaining yourself, you go straight to violence, hold blades at my throat, and demand to know the names of people so you can what? Kill them. Ensure I can't get any more information on Desmond so you can protect his hide.
What I do with that information is none of my business. The fact of the matter is, they betrayed me.
And you betrayed my son.
Desmond betrayed your son.
I apologize, sir, but this has been quite the rough week for our dear Lazuli.
Yeah.
And answering questions wasn't simple enough.
Greetings and salutations.
I answered your questions, you chose not to
Huh?
believe me.
Greetings and salutations.
Giving me any
Many
names.
situations.
I choose not to have innocence hurt.
This is more of the Lazuli stuff.
So tell
Unfortunately, there are many situations,
How am I supposed to
sir.
I don't know why they're gonna have all their weapons drawn personally.
You hold blades to my throat because I want to know
I
about
could
my
make
dead
it
son.
so much worse. I've got
You threatened me
confirmation that
first,
I've
huh?
been lied.
The righteous type.
Wanna say that thing?
This is self-defense.
Got confirmation.
I've learned what happens when I don't take a
Self-defense,
proactive
so much
approach to
worse.
this kind of thing.
You can interface with your mind? What?
An ounce of prevention is worth a
No,
pound
I
of
found out
cure.
that Leslie lied. I could make this so much worse.
What they lie about?
So, I told them to swear on their life that they had nothing to do with Nexus' death, and then the Fae that was standing there by them, that's
Mr.
one of their friends,
Xavier,
came to me and tried to barter
I'm
with
sure
me
you're well
to
aware
amend the life
of
debt.
the amount
And
of
I said, well, if they
deception
weren't
that
lying, they've got
Desmond
nothing to worry about. And then they
sows,
yelled, they're
yes.
fucking lying!
It is only natural that suspicion.
Well, you're got the chaos affinity, just don't let it control you. Don't let it do what it's supposed to do.
Trust me, it's not, but I
No,
do
you
love
aren't
some
building
good justice.
It's very tempting, trust me. I'm currently experiencing a high density surge right now personally from a relative visiting me, so I am absolutely drenched and it is very hard to not be not serious.
And I'm not gonna let that happen again.
Believe
It's very weird, I'll be honest.
You refusing
That I
to
didn't
answer
kill him.
anything about Soulcraft. For you to refuse to answer anything about my dead son. For you to hold blades to my throat and for you to
I could make it
Tell me.
Very tempting, I know.
Son never spoke of you.
Closed off the
Very tempting.
You drew your weapons first.
Names. We're not negotiating. There's no right or wrong in this. Nexus is fucking dead. That's what I care about. And I want to see some kind of actual justice instead of kicking our feet and posturing.
Can you go invisible still? Or go invisible?
And this is
They're either gonna give me some useful
Can you like
information.
go invisible?
or you're going to.
I just want to sit and bump down with them, and when they move, I just
run,
slap them in the
but
face.
never show back up.
It would be really funny.
I also love, they're having such a serious moment over there. We're just shitposting.
Oh,
Desmond's right in front of you. Yet again. You were at the surgery. Exactly what are you going to do when you're face to face with him again?
I think I'm gonna do that to Lee. Apparently a clone of them shot me, by the way, so that hurt.
I faced and captured him once before. You barely know what you're doing.
And here I was about to ask what they were about to do.
Be that hard. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I take it you have your reasons to watch as well.
Made a perfect clone of you.
I'm just curious again.
Say no more of this. I'm warning you.
You really think he doesn't have any plans for getting decapitated? You fought him. I heard you did. I heard everyone in that room did. You sure as hell didn't decapitate him then. There were, what, 7 of you?
Grab apple. God, I just saw them
And
too.
you didn't kill them back then. You didn't stop an end to it then.
Darn it. I'm trying to kick off this sausage business, but I'm afraid that I have to go to...
I applaud you, Xavier, for being a skilled orator. But perhaps our time here is done. Yes?
Make no mistake. I won't
What do any of you think you're going to do?
I'm gonna figure out information.
I heard you were there.
Did
you kill him?
I will not make out that mistake. I will not.
Where do you think you're getting from all this?
No,
shaking up someone
certainly learned that she still holds Desmond in high regard.
Is that what you got from this? How?
No question. At this point, I know you're not dumb enough to be a wasp. But I certainly know you're not smart enough to know when to do the right thing. At this point, it's not even about getting information. At this point,
what's your game here?
It's appalling that you really think you can hit me in a time of mourning. You can put a blade next to my neck when my son is dead.
Don't call him your son!
You are gonna see something wraps around it, and immediately you feel a cutoff from the hemomancy magic as it just turns into blood.
Get out of here! You are not wanted!
He is just going to hold them up in the way.
Well, counter peg has been struck.
I really feel like I should do something about this.
Guards. Guards. Guards.
You just put her down.
Is it so hard to believe?
Guards. Guards. Guards.
Most of them are stationed out at this point.
Guards. 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 Anybody? Hello? Guards. 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 Guards.
coming. Hello, dear.
Hello. How are you doing over here, segregated from the rest of the world?
I'm feeling good. How's your hand?
My what?
Your hand.
My hand is okay.
Wasn't your hand stabbed?
Oh no, I was shot in the shoulder.
Oh, was it sir?
I was trying to look for
What
you.
happened to you? You got hurt. How did you get hurt?
Someone pointed at me, and then had a derringer come out of their sleeve and fire into my shoulder.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I couldn't find you, unfortunately.
Did you say you couldn't find someone?
I couldn't find you.
Do you want me to help you? Are you okay?
No, it's been healed. I just couldn't find you when I was injured.
I apologize.
Either way, I'm glad you're all the way over here and not over there.
I'm guessing it's bullshit is happening over there.
You know, Leslie just assaulted a nobleman in the training arena. The father of Nemesis, I think.
My Leslie counter for how much I hate her is just going.
Well, I was just watching Invisible, and I just slapped Lee in the face, and I left.
I'm giving you a hug.
Let's see.
Oh, that's
Other things happened. My relative visited. That happened. So they're there. You know, Mr. Big and Scary.
Goodness.
He came to Vibe for a bit. I think I annoyed him. I annoyed him enough to leave me alone. Wasn't the intention, but...
Seems like everybody's having a long day, and I feel like I haven't had a long day at all.
Oh, my suppressant for Angel's Blight is perfected day 1. I don't need to change anything. I've been working on that for 3 days, and the base strain is perfected. By whatever luck. So that is wonderful.
Beautiful.
Yes. It is a wonderful suppressant for Red. It's removed any pain they have been dealing with constantly. And for now, it's helped Stern, but I can't figure out the magical portion because it's changed. That's the notes I've been having.
I'd please be good. Please be good. Oh God, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Hello?
What?
Oh God, please somebody is not dying. Please tell me somebody isn't dying. Okay.
In Ox's handwriting, it says, "You're a bitch."
Seems your brother got to replicating this one first.
So basically, he just gave me a letter that said that everybody's about to die.
Wait, can I... Oh.
No, I'm joking. No,
Am I able to, like, can I send the letter back with it?
Oh yeah, if you can go catch it.
I would like to send a letter back. It says, like the color scheme, red and gold would be better in my opinion. No signature. Yeah, right, there's like weird stuff happening at the training arena. Glad you're doing okay though.
I'm this close from going over there to see what it is.
could. It could do something wonky. Perhaps. Nah, I don't know how you'd like that.
What?
Essentially, you could be standing there, but I could walk over there and you could see what I was seeing.
How?
Magic.
Show me magic.
Okay. Now, I'm going to establish a connection with you, okay?
Yep. If this somehow kills me, Tez, kill Nux. Oh.
Okay. This should be working.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright. Let me, see if I can make sure to get this right the first time. Okay, you should be able to see through my eyes. Is clear enough? No?
Oh yeah, no, I see. Don't you worry.
Alright. Here I go.
Oh wow. This is odd. What the hell?
It is kind of moving your senses to mine. You are kind of blind from your own body. Which is why I said it's iffy. Okay, Tony's
I
here.
can hear Tez's arm, which makes it weird.
Yeah. You're gonna be hearing your stuff and my stuff. Tony's here. Okay, so that was the one that Lancelot threw an axe at by Remex.
Oh.
Apparently they're Nephthys' father? Could have heard that wrong. Something like Artemis was thrown around too. Let me just...
Oh. Oh, I feel like a snake going around, being like disappearo.
Emmy's gonna see me for sure though. I'm their fucking third eye.
Oh, I cannot hear
Thanks,
from
by
your
the way.
point of view.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, it is a bit iffy.
That one got threatened, and
It's not in life of adventure.
Let's try this again. I'm trying to reorientate.
Like he said.
thing. I was past the swamp. I came back.
Understood.
Seems that one was.
Listen, it's a bit iffy, okay? I do my best here.
Again, I don't trust Xavier. That man, the Fell family are odd.
Is he never?
Let's try.
Like, can you confirm that?
Here.
Adoptive father, yes. Or that, or they're entirely lying.
Alright, I can assume by your actions you can hear the drama now.
He showed up with prosthetic arm. It's like, I don't know how that's gonna prove anything.
Oh, Leslie
Look,
hung
at this
Tony.
point I'm lugging him. I'm not telling you.
Just to make sure you could defend yourself.
Don't trust him.
Fine.
End of the line.
Of course. I am
Tony,
He's after Lazuli for something.
As much as he spoke, he sees her as an accomplice. Due to
see,
people saying
certainly, if I can. I'll do my best to get in.
Apparently, the 6 out of 7 accused her of being such. I find it unlikely. If it's not true,
No,
unless
I
it
just-
is.
I could defend myself.
You don't understand how much I hate hearing that right now. I'm sorry.
It's because Lazuli
you might-
gets into various levels of things.
Leisurely.
Are you there?
So I don't see a reason.
Are you there?
I was
You know, I have to piece
watching.
together the context and
Was she an accomplice?
Seems as if, you know, they're pushing a narrative that isn't true.
Indirectly, but
It's moments like these where I just like Tony being so soft-spoken. It's so hard to hear. And I want to.
I'm fulfilling promise to my late mother, as well as staying with my partner.
Tell me what is wrong with me.
So,
As long as you want to, you'll be okay.
I will punch you. I am.
Thank you.
Been prepping and everything.
Oh, you're just talking about the Feywild.
Keep an eye on them.
You should keep an eye out on that.
Even if they are part of our pact, I am unsure what are there.
It's a funny song that I made with them.
Right, this one, the weird clone thing is the one that shot me, by the
I'm
way.
sorry for doubting you before.
Oh, right, you technically weren't there. Oh.
Yeah, they had a mask. It was like a opera mask. Well, a theater mask more so, and they were all black.
Go give her a hug.
What happened to your friend?
I'm trying.
Spontaneous hug. Go.
I'm asking which one. Are you referring to the mage that was here earlier?
I
Or
thought you
are
said
you referring
charm. Yes, the translucent one.
I am here
More
to
than
give
you.
you a little bit of like a
Shallow.
sheriff warning because you
She
didn't
is
technically
at the
do
way.
anything, but like
She
you
needs a
know,
moment
if
of
you
rest.
do it in the training field,
Or if you're referring to...
and this is just a part of my
no,
job.
I haven't seen her today.
But yeah, I understand.
Okay, well listen, Leslie honestly did swing first, even if it was somewhat perhaps
not
can be construed it was perfectly provoked. They did swing first.
You don't make anything complicated, all right? Like life is just freaking complicated. Let me tell you, you know.
Primron is lying out of his
He was willing
butt
to
right now.
release tears
Thank you for the tea earlier. That was fucking nice.
Alright, Leslie can summon a blood axe now, by the way.
Sours relations to an extent.
Naturally.
It does seem Xavier is willing to see reason. So,
I merely wish to communicate to you
nothing
that
permanent.
Mr. Xavier
has been
extends an
made.
apology to you. If he does not get a chance to do it in person.
We shall see.
Better is always to talk. Even though I look how I look, I prefer talk.
Fancy Bib? Oh, do you mean the guy that just walked off?
I believe I forgot your name.
Silenzio, Roland, First Sergeant.
Allegedly,
Remix. First of my name.
I am having a slight surge in chaos mana, so
Nemesis his father.
I'm a bit unserious right now.
I suppose.
Bit further away.
Much better than being angry, so I accept it.
An adoptive one. A father figure, perhaps. Though, as much as I interacted with Nephesis, he seemed very... in the present moment, I was not really friends with him.
You allow
so
me to.
I wouldn't know.
To have to make dealings with them in your stead.
Just don't go anywhere alone. Stay in safe areas like Aether. I don't want to hear about it if he calls himself Nessus's father, please.
Got it.
I did hear that,
Tradition is
right?
that to make him believe that to make anyone believe that Nepsis' friends were traitors to him.
I understand.
I won't have his memory tarnished like that. I won't. So don't tell me about it if you have to let him say those things. Okay?
Of course. Additionally, Idalinda would like to speak to you and return something to you, I believe.
You're always in the right places, Grimron.
I'm not too terribly busy.
I have a habit of that. Maybe it's luck. Maybe it's who knows.
Alright, you watch over yourself. Try to calm
Oh god. Oh, don't let them attack you. Oh god.
Get some rest after getting out
Oh,
of
never
the
mind.
swamp.
We're good.
That is my job.
So,
say your piece out.
I was past this.
It's the small things you do to be purposefully annoying.
Poppy's out there.
And,
No, he's not. He's off-world.
But I guess you get to see
I'll see him as soon as
what
I
I have to
can.
do so often.
He'll be fine. I'm pretty sure he's beating it out in his own worlds.
I
on other people.
like with like so much crap.
At the end of the day, show up. Although everybody told me that this is stacked against me, I will.
Because if I would be very
I'll give this one last good take.
sneaky, I guess. I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't actually hear you the first time.
You have my good faith.
It is a bit of a
I don't know how I
concentration
feel
thing.
very. I didn't really know how I would feel to be invisible.
For you, probably being half-ish mundane, no proper wording for it. For you doing invisibility the first time, it'd be probably disorienting for you.
You're reliable.
If you didn't know, weren't aware of your body, you'd probably trip over yourself a few times.
Somebody who gets cut into pieces repeatedly.
The key thing is to have mana sight, or know how you can sense mana, so you can still technically see yourself,
Maybe not today, I've already...
but also be invisible.
I recently needed to use mana sight, but I don't know how to, so...
Have you tried using my T mana for?
I often do this to Ariella. She finds it nice.
The big one that looks like it'll like.
Nah, that's a stupid question. At some point I can give you another lesson. We haven't had one of those in a while.
Thank you.
Hey, Ava. Things have been so busy, we haven't had a lesson in a bit. Next one is mana sight.
So keep one
Oh god. Okay. Sure.
Don't worry, it'll be easy. I'll draw you through it like I usually do.
What does morphine? Why are you
I
guys
feel like
talking
mana
about
sight might be a little bit out of my range, but we'll try.
Opium.
Well then, is there anything else? If you want to do mana sight next.
English.
Anything else you'd like?
Chills it. It puts you under, comfy, loopy. It makes you a little bit loopy. It feels good. Don't feel pain. What's going on?
Have you been practicing with that?
I believe I might have one of your syringes. It was given to me a few days ago. When I heard you were
If you mean I use it pretty much every day, so is that considered practicing?
Just a
Well, yes.
small one.
He gave you that stone dust so you can practice altering its properties. Anything exciting you've done that you surprised yourself with?
The one you usually have. The scary one.
Yeah,
Scary one.
Nothing newly's really happened.
You can't tell me it
Can
looks scary with like the little like.
Can I see it?
It is scary.
I'm using
Where did you get this?
my occasionally been able to.
Well, you did tell me not to
Actually, I haven't been really able to get it out from my body recently, but.
Melbourne, you doing okay? You haven't gone through physical stress?
But I don't really
What?
know what morphine is, so...
Are you doing okay if mana's not coming out properly?
Oh,
If you want, you can keep it.
more so,
Again, I really don't have too much.
I can't do the.
You're a fighter? Hunter?
What is it?
What?
I'm a mage.
I guess expelling mana or magic out from.
I mean, wouldn't it be good for like helping with better?
Like having it not connected to myself
numb the pain?
physically.
Ah, the remote casting, right.
As long as you don't inject too much.
Also, if we're gonna talk, do I have to look through your eyes?
That's a controlled
You
substance.
can... Well, I don't know if you want to like, keep eavesdropping.
I can't leave.
I'm just doing
Guidance
casual conversation. Listen,
Are you sure?
I'm still suspicious on last day here.
Understood.
You could have done a lot worse with that.
The back and forth between this personality switch is astonishing, I'll tell you.
Go on. Thank you. Thank you for
Yes,
returning
no
it.
problem.
Adriana, yes.
It was only the right thing to do.
Just be careful.
Nice to meet you.
Just
My
be
name's
careful.
Kiki.
Absolutely.
That'll be
Bison Hunter. That's not good if that is true.
I've heard bits and pieces from people, but
Trial of Stonebloods
I really
today. It
do
was pretty
hope it-
cool.
Okay.
I was trying to get there with the best of my ability, but
Made good progress today.
things happen.
I
It'll be
make
okay
sure
at the end.
she stays sane positively.
Love you too, Lee.
I could make it over to where you are with only your
Oh my
sight.
gosh.
Do you want to
I'm
try?
so sorry if you've gotten involved. In fact, you know
I
what? If I
could
have any
try.
advice for you,
Alright, I'll
you know,
make this fun for you. Hang on. Let me get line of sight.
Okay.
Alright. There you are. See me? Or do you see you?
Okay, hold on. I got this.
Alright, a little bit to your right.
Okay. I have to, like, get out.
Oh, I can make this so difficult for you.
How?
I'm turning on crab vision.
Turning on what vision?
Crab
What?
vision.
What the fuck?
This is what I got when I ate the aberration crab. You can also let me give you your options here. You got this. You got grayscale. Yeah, let me
Oh,
see.
do grayscale, because there's a certain
Yeah.
something.
Yes, can I help you, Annie?
Oh.
I was just wondering if you wanted to talk.
I am doing something else right now. Thank you for the consideration, though.
What are you
Hold on, I got
doing?
this. I got this.
Fun and games.
Is it that way? Is it that way? I can't see.
Look, if you want to have a little bit of fun, this is normally something my sister does.
No, it's my own flavor of fun. No, you're going the wrong building. All right, you're straight.
I swear you.
You're going too far. Look for you. I see you. Look for you.
I think I see what you're talking about.
No.
Okay, a little to your right.
To my right?
You're right. All right, now forward.
That way?
No, to your left a little bit.
I got this.
Okay. I swear you're like a Doulahan right now. 9 your head.
I got this. I hear you.
Marco.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Marco.
Hello.
Oh, hold on. I got this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I'm looking through.
Yes, you're right
your
next to
looks.
him.
Dave, I guess what?
Hi. Yes. Oh. I don't know. You're looking at the sky. There's nothing.
I think I know what's happening.
He's making me look through him. I guess this way. Oh. That way? Why?
Do 180. A little bit to your right. There you go, forward. Close enough.
Okay. There we go. Up you go. You're gonna head pat yourself.
This is deeply entertaining.
Trying my best, but my best is not enough right now. Okay, I got this. I can make it to the training arena, I think.
Mm-hmm. Can you?
I got this.
That's a fence.
So just like just like hold my hand. Ooh.
I'm your third person camera.
Oh! Ow. Okay. What's a camera?
No one to take photography with. There's old steampunk stuff. Well, I think Pharaoh's has it, Magitech.
Speaking of protection magic, Evelyn.
What you say is
I mean,
true.
not Evelyn. What? Evelyn.
I need
What?
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 And I'm sorry that we can't.
No, they said Evelinda, not Evelyn.
You sword?
What?
What do you need?
Just let them sort this out themselves without much
hello, hi.
interference. Good to see you, Ava, by the way.
I am not.
doctor.
You're right.
did
Is it? Are you
lock
right
up
here?
Desmond.
Okay,
That
you're
the
right
reason you
Hello.
happen to know Soulcraft
Hello.
is quite essential, really, to his apprehension.
Do I even want to know what's going on with you?
Look at them when they're speaking. My God, please.
Fine.
Did you ever hear about the felt?
I feel wrong not looking somebody in the eye, even though they're like right there. I think. So, oh yes, there we
I've
go.
stolen something.
Oh, you must hate Rift then.
What did you steal?
Their eyes.
They always wear the hats so people
That's
can't look.
Can you
in the
please
eye.
return them?
Horrible to say. That's horrific to say.
They still have their eyes. I didn't actually steal them.
Helen, Alora.
Rapping with the cool kids say, fine.
Laura told me this.
What?
Are you having fun with this, Ava? Not being able to see right now.
To see some of the ruins.
It's fine.
You need to be aware of your senses.
No,
There's training. There's training now.
They were needed to keep.
Yeah, how is this training?
Did something happen?
What?
Are you okay?
Oh, they took my eyes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, never mind.
So,
Borrow one of mine.
That's not me.
Oh my God. I don't.
how's the hole in your chest?
I don't think I need your eyes. All I see is that person's face.
What do you mean by
I'm
that?
talking to somebody else over here.
I was told. Word gets around and people are accusing me of it.
I believe you called it. Believe you said it was a wrist rocket. Tried to shoot you.
Weird
I
pocket
don't see
Derringer.
anything. I don't know who's talking.
Derringer.
If you're speaking to me, you have to speak to
Please don't be now.
Like a head and gun.
You have no eyes right now.
Woof. Woof, 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 woof.
Who's
Wolf.
barking? What?
That's.
Yes.
Hang on, let me be more realistic. Hang on. Hang on.
And that
So are your like eye sockets just empty right now, or you feel Crimron's face? Feel his scars, maybe you touch his horn.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch that.
Careful. Yeah, you're good.
Apologies.
I should have warned you.
Small amulet.
So do you just not have eyeballs?
Oh, thank you,
right
Crim.
now?
No, I have my eyeballs. He just has my vision.
Stop it, I'll blush.
Oh, you have their vision.
I took their eyes.
If I see you're an imposter again, what should I say this time around?
Why, though?
This is a different one.
What imposter?
Well, you
I don't
see what
have
it's
an
like when I
imposter.
teleport.
I only have the mimic, and they only show up in the Everwild.
They were shaped exactly like you. They even had a replica of your blade. The only thing they didn't have was your face, as far as you're aware. Because they had covered it
What am I
with
sure?
a mask that was completely
I'm not a
white
doctor, but I
and
don't think
had
that
a
would work.
smile.
If you replace the eye
It
with
was
your
a
eye.
comedy mask,
Oh,
as far as
Okay,
I'm aware.
you realize
I
how
think it's more of a neural
eyes
thing.
work.
many
He just took my
swords
vision.
like exist?
Oh.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
like the only thing
If you were
that
to-
anyone
wait a
has
second,
recognized.
Remember how I said I wanted to teach you a little bit of magic?
Did he ever tell you?
What?
Yeah, why?
Dispel this.
See if I.
Shape.
Oh, look, if I have a
The
lamp,
fun will
then
never
when
end.
people's
Have this
dilate.
amazing figure. Look at this.
No! I can't see.
It's something that counts.
I can't tell if you're
Hello, you.
Back to my mini screen.
looking on the bright
What?
side or if you're gently
It's you.
taking it seriously.
I'm saying hi to you.
I
You're
see
saying
Stern.
hi to you.
I see Stern. Hold on, I got this.
Alright, here we go. Okay, right. Go right. Little right. Angle right. Angle right.
In two different
I'm going
ways.
angle.
No.
Okay. Now you're gonna go left.
Scripts for one meaning.
You're almost there.
Hello?
Okay, Stern's approaching you.
It's impossible.
Is this a private conversation? Oh god. Bad
A
timing.
little bit. What is it?
Apologies.
Yes, your runes are individual to
What's going on?
Never mind.
What's going on?
Yes.
We interrupted at a wrong time. We were doing something silly. And Ava wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
It is possible to have
In a bit.
Yeah, I was gonna come say hi.
same thing. But it's
Okay.
I'll let me guide you back.
Oh,
This
somebody's
is-
petting me. Oh,
Yeah, guide you
okay,
back.
okay, thank you.
You did tell Taz what you were doing right before you left. Right?
This is a new experience for me. What?
You did tell Taz what you were doing before you got up, right?
No? What was I gonna tell Taz?
That I took your eyes, and that you were gonna do the fun thing of walking.
Oh, I didn't tell him that I was walking. I got this.
It was just convenient.
Those are axe blades, Ava.
Dear
Ava, stop. Ava, stop. I want you to see that you ran right here.
I knew about soul conditions.
If you were any farther to the right, do you see this?
Why would he consent?
I see it.
I own
Visions?
Here, wait, I got this.
I didn't mention
I got
any
this.
visions.
Oh,
I
ow.
heard
And
because some people do not care at this
I was at home.
I imagine someone told him.
For Lazarus.
Nor would I.
It was one
Which
of the reasons
she can
I
also
needed to
prove that.
find you.
It's okay, Linda. I trust you.
Yes, the plague mask. Then no.
Let me just.
Not blow me up.
Because I know there's been a spree of.
You know what my answer
You admiring yourself?
Typically keep things out of my
Yeah.
one changes shape.
Oh, you don't?
Now,
Oh,
we've had this happen before.
I'm not asking you.
So even if I were to put a little bit of mana into it, you know.
I'm asking of this man.
I know it was originally like stitching on your back, but did you make an entire pin?
You'd be surprised.
What?
The pin on the back, your shirt.
Oh, it's a.
The bush. That's what it
It's
is. It's a bush.
No, I got a thing made by, Elora. And it's, a magical pin, so it doesn't have to go actually in my clothes. It just...
Stasis of her. Okay.
Oh. So it just, kind of floats above there. I'm walking out with it. This is horrible.
Would you like a sense of vertigo, Lady Ava?
No, don't give it to me. I'm getting out. I gotta get. Just bolted it. Walk right into this. Hold on, I'm just gonna. Oh, I'm gonna fucking throw up. Okay, I'm getting out of here.
A good one, too, Lady Ava. Connection terminated. Until next time.
Until next time, Docs. So you take my fucking eyes again.
What sense shall I take next, I wonder?
Alright,
Affinity
Xavier.
Labs.
But yes, that's the wasp situation.
Would you have heard about soul
those that tried to take my life. I don't trust a singular one. And that man lies as much as Devlin does. So. Look, there's always more and more.
There's another one. I tried to talk to him, that's not so.
Here's the thing, right? Desmond is still technically a fragment of Nephesis' soul. We have no idea where that soul is. Could be gone, it could be in. Who knows? If we follow along that idea, it could be possible that much like before, where when the soul split different personality, Desmond split his soul, or has had a fragment within Xavier the entire time. Again, this man plays the long game.
When he talked about he kind of he brought it up. And he freed Desmond yet again, and Xavier fell. Did no one tell you this?
No. People don't tell me shit. They are always on myself. And then you assholes are like, oh, Red, why are you doing this? Because no one tells me anything. I said all about it. And you're the crippling crazy bastard.
They wouldn't know what they wouldn't know what to share.
What do you
Who went on this?
me
Phelan,
me, Tama.
God knows for what reason.
La Roche-Posay UV Pro Sport. Advanced UV protection. Feel the heat, not the burn.
Okay.
To all the Reese's fans yearning for a PB&J cup, Reese's didn't make one. They made two!
Because it was, if we were instructed to not touch it, as it would probably fall. And the paladin was able to carry it. The hand was in a coffin with a ball. Met in a tavern. Desmond or Dr. X. That's what he called himself. No, Dr.
Yes.
X.
No, Dr. Xavier.
That's what he called himself, Dr. X, and then he called himself Desmond. Eventually.
Yeah, so again, why
I had twice. Different people. How I never got questioned again about it, I don't know. I was there, no one asked me. We met in a bar or tavern, and we headed to Fell Manor. Half of the team went to the district, Fell Manor. I'm pretty sure the skeleton girl was already there at that point. She would know who was there. Me, Phelan, Tama, and someone else as well. I don't remember everyone who was there. Went to the graveyard, back, left of it, and put an invisible curtain cover us. We went by a grave with a god in it, much as Phelan felt. And then we was in the coffin.
This is why this is worrying.
I'm telling you, there's people corpses walking around, and no one who's walking around.
I am my.
Why do you think I do not trust him a bit?
Am I remembering it correctly? Was it just the hand? No, we ripped it off of a body.
Mm-hmm.
Then we walked back through the forest past the
I
found
know.
manor.
Hi.
Hello. We walked
Have you
past the
gotten your
forest.
playful antics out?
Yes, and I'm saying goodbye to all of you in red, because everything is very tired. Though this sounds like a conversation I should probably know to know what can and can't do. Seeing as how,
Might
We
I
went
be able...
through to a forest. Forest eventually grew more and more chaotic, and eventually there were dead humanoids that were corrupted with corruption magic, and eventually we came up to a center spot of what we assumed was an explosion of corruptive energy, which completely changed the flora and fauna of the forest, which we fought some large husk thing, and then we got into a tomb, I think can be called a tomb.
Yeah, so it's
with the use
basically
of the
a tomb.
handprint of the hand. In there, we had to use the hand twice more to get into a pocket dimension within which were coffins floating in the air with more pocket dimensions, one of which was Desmond.
So, so didn't you say you met Desmond in the bar first, where he gave you this information?
Yeah.
Was that an astral projection?
Nephesis.
Nephesis. It was Nephesis at the bar. Okay.
It was Nephesis's
Right.
body and Dr. X talking.
Might I be able
Dr.
to ask?
X being Savior, which is fucking...
It is.
Which is Desmond. Might I be able to ask something? When I first met Desmond, Professor X, Xavier, whatever the hell, I read his mind and he scrapped my mind. Did the name throughout either of you, then the name Raylot show up?
Wait,
That is one of the few
Raylot?
things I remember.
When I was in Nephesis's mind, when I first tried to fix him, I think that name came up, along with Rykard.
Raylot was the... Raylot was an important name that showed up when I was reading his mind.
Well, we already know that Nephthys and Desmond were related, so... It is what it is.
No, the minds are separate. Nephesis, Desmond, and both Rykards all had different mindscapes.
Yes.
So it's an important individual to multiple of the people involved in this, okay?
To Desmond, that name was important. To Nephesis, that person I believe was family.
Okay.
Sorry.
To both.
I'm waiting very hard here for there to be a break in the conversation by being polite. I'm sorry.
Go on.
It's probably going to be a while, I'm sorry.
Then I'll do this now because I forced a break. I'm gonna do this more often and try to be more social about it. You definitely need like one of these because this is a fucking conversation and a half. Knock just your hat down so it's flat against you. There. There you go. Alright, have a good night, all of you. If I can get like a letter about this and it's summarized, thank you. Apologies if that was too forthcoming. When am I walking away? Smoke bomb.
If at all